do you see the straight-masted forklifts are still in use in construction on sites, or has the telehandler replaced them on sites?
I would say my personal opinion is that they have largely replaced the RTs on job site. I think the difference is the RTs have stayed more into the higher capacity where maybe the telehandler hasn't gone that far yet, right? We've seen telehandlers gradually get bigger and bigger and heavier and continue to push the RTs out. But so in a typical job site, I would say yes. We've seen, and in fact, if you look at the market sizes from 2007, when you first look at that to now, the telehandler market has grown significantly, right? So I would say yes, in particularly up into those lift classes where, you know, the RT is too big, you know, which on a typical job site, you can do almost everything with the telehandler.
Absolutely. It's the little jack of all trades.
Right.
One other part of the article mentioned, however, there was still opportunities for straight mast within agriculture. Are you seeing that application, or are we seeing more compact telehandlers enter ag? And I know, for instance, JLG has just put some machines into the ag market as well. So compact units replacing these straight masts?
Yes, we have seen a trend. So as you probably know very well, in Europe, you know, the telehandlers are, the agriculture market for telehandlers in Europe is probably, it's larger than the construction market. So we're seeing that adoption of those products also in the US market, and like you said, displacing the rough terrain forklifts, most likely because of the versatility that you get with the telehandlers. So yes, I believe that that's going to continue to be a trend that we're going to see is the telehandlers also in the US market to continue to get more and more used in agriculture, for sure.
Great. And I guess kind of this is a very broad question, but what's the maybe one or two biggest changes that the telehandler industry has undergone over the last 15 years?
The first one that comes to mind is it's really the growth into what the machine can do. You mentioned earlier, I think, you know, the machine is very versatile, can do everything. I think the expression you used was the jack of all trades. But as you look at what has happened with telehandlers from 2007 to now, the compact telehandler class has continued to grow and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it tells me that customers are understanding that having a telescopic boom instead of a vertical mast machine on a job site, or perhaps a wheel loader, it's more appropriate and they can do more work with it. So I think the first change that to me that comes to mind is really the use of the product has continued to get broader and broader and broader, right? It has expanded into the lower classes and it has expanded into the higher classes. You know, you see high capacity telehandlers displacing rough terrain cranes or displacing heavy wheel loaders and things like that. I've also seen another trend is the machines getting more sophisticated, right? We had all the emissions change that forced a lot of electronics into the machines, but also the machines that continue to get more sophisticated and having longitudinal stability systems, load management system, attachment recognition, things that are enhancing the operator confidence, right? And making the machines easier to be operated. And I think that the next wave that we're going to see of changes for these products are going to come with connectivity, where you're going to be able to now do remote diagnostics, remote troubleshooting, collect more information on the productivity of your machine, and perhaps that will also enable automation and things like that that are going to come into the near future.
Yeah, it could be a whole different machine in 15 years from now.
It could. Yes, I agree.